Try not to. Okay, cool. It's actually working. Excellent. Let's do this. I hope the stream can hear your voice, but if not, we'll survive somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. Jumping backwards is fine, but you probably should have actually thrown the aerial out because he went towards you with the forwarder. Or a flame cancel or something. Empty, like Tomahawk empty landing it's an okay mix-up, but it's more useful during, like, once you've established that you like to actually come down with their hands and stuff. At the beginning of the game, you've got to keep them honest, I think. But ultimately, I don't think you necessarily made a wrong choice, just maybe a suboptimal one there. Landing with bear, you really need to know what percent that knocks him down. This is kind of hypocritical, but I think it's only about like 30 or maybe 40% that can do that. Until then, it's not actually safe on the hit. The forward air usually is, though, because like if you get it at just a tip, they'll be far enough away from you that most characters won't do it. But Simplon seemed to get raw and deal on that regardless. Resource gun, so this. Okay, yeah, that's get it. Or the ledge attack is excellent to punish dropping. So yeah, even if he was just standing up, I don't think this would have happened. But he did succeed. And that's obviously Cephalon getting way too greedy. Jesus Christ. Is there some chance you could use push to talk or something? So I don't hear lawnmower all the time?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh no. I can turn down my volume.
Whatever works. I like that drop there. Yep, excellent.
Alright.
Using a lot of bears in neutral, this is threatening, like he has to respect it, but it's so easy to punish.
There you go.
Oh, you knocked him off the ledge. Okay. Yeah, that works fine. Okay, the shield. This is exactly what I would have done. Cephalon obviously knows about it. Good escape from a bad situation there. The other thing you could have done after you get some stage here, you probably should have just upbeat and gone to the ledge. Because you would have been vulnerable for way less time. And Roy can't really hit behind him super fast. Like he has to, like out of shield, I mean. He would have to short hop Nair or something, and by then you would already be on the ledge. Yeah. But this is still fine. You get nicked a couple times. It's not a huge deal. Here, I don't like dash attacks on reads like this. It covers a lot of options, but that's the one thing that most opponents I tend to be most scared of. I'm really bad for doing this a lot, and I think it's a mistake.
Honestly, I think all browsers.
What's that?
I said I'll say honestly, all browsers are bad for doing that.
Yeah, it's such a good move that it's tough to restrain yourself, but I think it's better to dash grab if you're gonna go in like that because.
Well, honestly, yeah, I did try to do that armor buffer.
Okay.
The little
oh, you mean the boost grab?
Dash grab. Yeah.
It's not worth it. You only get one frame of armor on that. And it makes your dash attack come out a frame, or sorry, your dash grab come out a frame later anyway. I don't think it's worth trying to boost grab most of the time, or whichever. dash grab covers almost as many options, and it doesn't lose the shield. If they want to respond to the dash grab, they pretty much have to spot dodge. Like that's the only thing. He either has to spot dodge or throw out an attack. And most people are scared of just attacking Bowser at that range for good reasons, right? You've got the dash attack. I think the grab is better most of the time, but you still have to do the dash attack sometimes to keep them honest. Like other things you can do if you're in this kind of range and like you want to attack him right around like right here before you actually do that dash attack. You're at a spacing where and a timing where it seems good to try and throw a move on, but it's tough because you're in your dash dance, right? And if you jump, you're gonna make a huge commitment of some kind, and he can probably punish you. And otherwise, you only have the two options: dash attack or dash grab. That's why I think it's important to learn how to empty pivot. Do you know what that is?
Empty pivot.
Yeah. I'm gonna show this off in the next class in this video. I think it's called perfect pivoting in Smash 4. Basically, you can turn around out of your dash dance without actually doing anything.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So if you
I'm not very good at that right now.
No, neither am I. It's really hard, but it's actually a pretty similar motion to shield dropping. I think if you can learn to shield drop consistently, you can perfect pivot consistently. Either way.
Really, you just go down?
No. It's you just really gently move the stick. Like when you're dash dancing, you move it at like a consistent speed, just barely over the threshold of the middle of the stick. So if like this logo was the C stick, or sorry, the control stick, when you dash dancing, you're moving it like this, right? But if you just want a perfect pivot, you would like dash one way and then more slowly move it like this to right here-ish, like where it's just over the middle. And that'll turn you around without dashing. And that opens up things like down tilt or F tilt or whatever. You can also F tilt with just mashing, like if you're using C stick attack, you can hit both sticks to the side at the same time. But
apparently your mic's coming through bad.
My what?
Your mic, full tilt just said that on the main chat.
Oh. What if I do that? Let me see if I can lower the threshold or something. Audio. It doesn't look like there's much I can do about it. Sorry.
That's alright.
We might just have to deal. Anyway, ideally, I think an empty pivot here into a down tilt or something is probably going to be your best solution. Slightly worse than that is a dash grab, or you can just wave dash forward and either like shield and wait for him to do something, then you let B back to the ledge. That's probably what I would be most inclined to do. Like my personal habit. You can also like wave dash in place and jab. If you're not confident that you can get the pivot off, that's obviously a lot slower than just pivot jab, but it's better than nothing. The choice you made isn't terrible, and Sethon happens to read it. That's life. Sethon's gonna read you sometimes. This is the kind of situation, like it looks really obvious in retrospect, and I think this is probably the kind of thing that'll just come with more time. But here, it looks obvious in retrospect that you should have just fallen and thrown out a border, right? Rather than double jumping here.
Yeah.
In general, you don't want to use your double jump if you don't have to. And it looks like you knew you were going to fall off the platform, otherwise you would just thrown out the double jump there. So, in general, next time this happens, you should probably just get him off you with the forward air or whatever, and thereby maintain stage position. Because it looks like he should have gotten under you, and then he just messed up. I actually like that up smash. That covers a lot of options. Against the Fire Emblem characters, you can delay this by a lot because of how long they hang in the air by the ledge here. You can just wait until he's down here-ish before you even start the down B. Because even if he up B's early, he can't really fast fall after that, right? He's gonna up B and then end up like right here and then slowly drift down, right? And even if you miss and you like, if he manages to somehow slip past you onto the stage and you're on the ledge, then you're in the perfect position to Koopa Claw him and he's fucking dead. Just like that. So you jump the gun here. Keep that in mind in the future that you can just wait. He should be dead if he's off stage like this. You can also do the down air thing where you jump in the ledge and down air in response to up B, and that'll also cover it. Here, the ledge attack, obviously you can't ledge hug the Fire Emblem characters. It never works because they hang in here too long. If you know he's gonna double jump and attack from the ledge, like it looks like you had the read on him. You can just short hop back air. Like this thing where you jump onto the platform and then drop down. That's to bait out something when he's already standing on the stage. But you were already in the perfect position after the short hop to simply back air and kill him. I think you can see me doing that exact thing, like short hop back air to get a kill in this exact situation against a Marth in the last couple sets I played. I'll give you a link to that after we're done.
All right.
I don't think I played all that well, generally speaking, but there might be a couple things you want to throw up in there. Wow, did you know that was gonna happen?
I looked at the hitboxes enough to the point where I can try.
Okay.
Even so, I was gonna get ready to attack into the stage. I've been practicing that a lot.
All right. Usually I would try and like just go up onto the stage through him if I'm doing this, or try and space out as much as possible in the sweet spot by being back here. But yeah, that worked. I didn't expect it to happen. Good fair, much pad spacing. I like hiding on the ledge when the other guy's coming back. You kind of have to stick to it though.
I was being stupid, and I just said, "Oh, he's just gonna chill there." I was gonna go to the other side, and then he came down.
Yeah. Wait, why did he hit you here? Okay. Up air 0%. That's greedy. That's so greedy. Yeah, and then you get stuck in your shield and stuff happens. I guess a dash attack here would have been a read, and dash grab would have gotten stuck exactly. So that happens. Maybe we're going for dash
I was really able to go for a grab. Yeah. So smack him.
Here I would have flame canceled. Especially because he's moving away. Basically, in this situation, he's either like he's trying to just get away from you because you've got invincibility, right? He's trying to bait out attacks so that he just runs the clock down. But he's close enough that a flame cancel will hit. He'll tack on like 8 or 9 damage that way, probably at least. Flame cancel actually, I don't see you do that pretty much better. That's probably the biggest thing you're missing from your game at this point, I think.
Down to? Oh, okay.
Yeah, up B is good. Excellent. Yeah, shield grab is definitely the optimal punish there. Better than up B. I really like that down smash. Yeah, that's good stuff. Most people definitely get scared in that situation where Bowser just runs up to them, so they'll shield. And yeah, down smash covers that option, and also the rollback. So good stuff. I've been using that a lot more lately. Good nair. A lot of option coverage. Forcing into a bad position again here. Excellent up tilt. It looks like you could have shielded.
I missed the L cancel.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he has timing.
Yeah, he really does.
Okay. Yep. Dash attack is definitely how you respond to the ledge cans. Here. So the big thing, if you miscalculate and do the down B too early in this kind of situation right here, one thing I really like to do is down B and then like to make them think I'm gonna just go straight to ledge and then down B cancel right here. So I'll double jump and then wait up here until the right moment to down B again. Yeah.
Yeah.
That completely hoses left and right when they're trying to come back because you have so many possible timings to drop on them here. And they can't do anything about it at all. Here you could have caught him. Like you clearly saw the F smash and then responded to it with this fair. You had loads of time to do the claw. And he was well within range. And it's almost always a better punish than forward air.
Well, the reason why I don't Koopa Claw like that much, I only Koopa Claw only when I know that they're not gonna DI it correctly, and most of the time.
That's fair, I guess.
Roy always. Well, Stephon in general knows how.
Stephon's a good player, so he'll do that. I still think Koopa Claw to back throw sends further than the forward air, but I can't actually back that up. I'd have to look it up. And I could totally be wrong. You might have made the right choice there.
That down air was an accident.
Okay. You're getting stage position, good. Down air, obviously an accident. You were trying to forward air, I guess?
Yeah.
That still probably would have been a mistake because he's trying to bait something out here. The way he's moving around this platform. It's super obvious he's just waiting.
Like right there,
yeah.
Even if I had fared though, it would have been in the tipper range of Bowser's fair.
Oh, so he might not have been able to punish.
Yeah, he would not have been able to punish it.
Okay, that's fair enough. And then you get this, yeah. Okay, that works out. I would have flame canceled there, but you got a better result than I would have, so I can't complain too much. Obviously, you want to go high and down B to edge guard that stuff. I need to watch this in real time so you can get better feel for it. Okay. F tilt. Man, it's.
Did you know F tilt hits that platform area?
What? Up angle?
Right there? Yeah, where your mouse is at right now?
If you up angle it, yeah, you can hit some characters through the platform. Not all of them though. I tested
Yeah,
it recently.
you can hit it on Roy a lot.
Okay.
So I didn't if I had read that he was going up there, I could have forward tilted up there and it would have hit stuff long.
Yeah. I guess against tall characters, the up angled F tilt is probably a really good option because then you can cover like both them standing there and jumping up onto the platform.
Yeah.
But why did you roll back here? Just an
Mm-hmm.
accident? Maybe you were trying to up B and then like fly back to this edge.
Probably. I don't know. We just do
Alright.
stuff.
Yeah. Good fair. Your play's definitely looking a lot cleaner than last time I looked at it. Excellent shield drop there. I don't like the F tilt because he's too low percent for that to send him off stage, right? Um, Dash attack would give you better follow-ups at low percent, like you can combo out of it. Um, or you can grab and either up throw and get the free forwarder, or back throw him off stage, or down throw and tech chase. Any of those would have
Yeah.
worked. F tilt is kind of the worst in that situation. Um, I don't think that fair was reasonable here because he was in his shield and not really begging for it. I'm gonna keep harping on flame cancels. Do those more. You'll be amazed at how often it works. Because people expect you to come down with the forward air, and flame cancel beats both the shield and the spawn dodge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that really discourages both of those. So then once they're conditioned to expect the flame cancel, most people will just start rolling away or coming up to challenge you, at which point you can get them with a lot of free, like, neutral airs or forward airs. Wow, how did that up tilt hit? What the hell? Okay. It looked like he was trying to F smash and then his arm hit your arm and Bowser's arm was meteor. Okay, here. This is another situation where I think Koopa Claw should theoretically do better.
Oh, I
But
should have Koopa Claw, but that was just a
yeah,
reaction.
yeah. It's really hard to get the optimal punish in every situation. I mean, your punishes have been better than mine probably would have been. So, I mean, whatever. The other really important thing about Flame Cancel is it tacks damage on really safely, even at low percents, and not a lot of Bowser's moves do that.
Yeah,
Um,
I honestly notice it a lot too. I like dang, I should have flame cancel here. I should have flame cancel here. I should have
yeah,
flame cancel here.
yeah.
But I don't know what the problem is with me, but I never remember that I have flame cancel until like next or the second game, and then I
Oh,
start using this.
it's it's awesome, man. I think it's really good against Dash Dance heavy characters like Roy in
Yeah,
particular.
yeah,
Um, I really wish, like at the at Ron's house, the tournament I was just at. Do you know who Super Moon Ben is?
not that much. No,
Uh,
I heard of
he's
his name.
he's like the best 64 player in the world, other than Isaiah. But he's got amazing fundamentals, and actually
You
has a
played
really
him?
good Roy as a result. Yeah, I crushed him on stream, but the stream cut out like for pretty much those games and a couple others, so I can't actually show you how useful flame cancel was in that set.
Mhm.
Um, but it seemed like there was nothing you could have done about it in a lot of situations. If you know your opponent isn't going to jump, then and especially against conservative opponents in general, like guys who are patient and don't mind playing the bait and punish game, flame cancel is absolutely amazing. So pretty much the smarter the opponent is, the better flame cancel gets, because they tend to be less jumpy in general. So it should be really good against Cyclone. And here he is doing Cyclone stuff.
messed up.
That countering against Bowser is so sketchy. That definitely should have been a Koopa call. Because yeah, you hit him with an unsafe move at 0%, so he gets the punishment.
I need to react to like people. I've learned that you can blow up the little crouch cancel. If you see it coming, you can mash up B before they hit you.
Okay, in a lot of situations, yeah. Especially characters like Martha and Roy, when they crouch, they stick their hitboxes forward a little bit, so
Yeah.
it effectively extends your range. There you go. There's some fire.
Like I said, I never remember until like the end.
You angled your shield the wrong way there, which was unfortunate. Here you totally could have just dropped zone paired him. Easy. Easy kill. Like when he double jumps to, oh, he doesn't double jump, whatever. When he stalls toward the stage, you can just fall off stage and forward air. And
yeah, I could have actually. You're right.
That's well within like your reaction time too. Like,
yeah.
Actually, a reasonable choice. I'm not sure if you can shield drop.
You can.
Like you shield drop to punish this and could move that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know you can shield drop. I just didn't know if there's enough frame.
Oh yeah, you have enough time to punish it, definitely. It's just that I missed it.
Okay. Your shield drops are definitely more consistent in my opinion. So I can't control that. Handcuff. And that's it. See if the alarm goes up this way. Oh god. I've actually started really liking flat stages against like semi-fast bowlers and fast bowlers, so like Roy, Stacy, Captain Falcon, Meta Knight, because you can combo them forever off of one dash attack. I can like zero to death Fox pretty consistently on any of these stages.
Oh yeah, I can too.
It's a party. So I really kind of laugh now when you get taken to these things. Hefty really sucks against characters that you can't combo like Rob and YouTube, but that's like I really like these triangle jumps. You don't seem to expect them ever or not deal with them. Dash attack, was that? Did he use his double jump before that?
Where? No.
No. You just
I so hate him for that.
Oh my god. I love footstools.
Cephalon's been getting that down so much now, and I hate it so much.
Yeah, footstools are next level stuff.
Him and Lunchables both.
Yup.
Fucking footstool like crazy.
Lunchables, Avatar and Smash Bros. The same game, footstool and Cephalon. Okay, yeah, you're obviously reaching there. I really like the down tilt against the Fire Emblem characters again because they stick their boxes forward so much when they're doing that, so you can likely punish them. There you go, and that's okay. If you space that properly, that is dead. Flame cancel not quite as good at this percent, especially because he was on the ledge. Again, it's really bad against people on the ledge because they can just ledge hop over it. Quick note on this. Nope. Where is it? Come on. This situation where you're both kind of facing each other in your shields. Right. Come on. Right there. This is a really atrocious situation for Bowser. Like you just wave dash and place out of your shield, it looks like. But
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
never
you're
know
gonna
what to
get,
do correctly in that situation half the time.
well, you're gonna get grabbed basically every time if you don't get the hell out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
So pretty much, my go-to option in this situation is to just up B his shield and hope he messes up the shield grab timing while I like just fly backwards,
Okay.
and go for the ledge. Smashville is actually kind of small, so you can actually get to the
Yeah,
ledge
you can up B
from
from
almost
middle
anywhere.
stage.
Yeah. Well, you can up
You can do it a little
B
bit faster, right?
the way you're facing. You could up B, I think, from where Zeppelin is standing almost, and you would still make it to the left edge. You can go really far. Did recovery.
I should
Ordinarily
imagine.
I
I
would
should
keep
up
going
B.
to the left here, or sorry, to the right, or drift it back towards the ledge. You can actually do that. You know how when you up B to the stage and then like it snaps you to the ground sometimes.
Yeah.
In those situations, you can drift back to the ledge quite often.
Okay.
I need to practice that more often. Be useful.
I never notice it because I never know when it's gonna do it and when not.
It happens when you up B. I wish I could demonstrate, but I don't have my setup hooked up.
That's okay. I'm on my phone anyway, so I probably wouldn't have been able to see it anyway.
Um, I think when you don't have enough upwards momentum and you like are hugging the corner of the stage, that's when it'll happen. I'll have to experiment and like get back to you on that. But I think it's probably an important thing to be aware of that we haven't really done much to this point. It doesn't happen on platforms at all like this. So I think you have to actively be pressing yourself into the stage for it to work. Like as you're riding above it. And it's usually not a it's often not a good thing. Like it's better to end your animation like just above the stage here, and then you fall and you have no landing lag. Whereas if you end while you're in the grounded animation, you're stuck for like 30 frames or whatever the hell. You get kind of smacked up. Here, I think you should really get comfortable using flame cancel out of tumble. Because people always expect to complete like to finish the combo, but imagine if you let yourself. I'm gonna slow this way down. In this situation, you know he's gonna come up on the stage and try and exploit your bad positioning, right? Like that's almost guaranteed. Um, and Roy's best follow-ups are mostly grounded, so he's probably going to try and get under you and shield grab you or something. But he's gonna end up like in this kind of area, and it's not likely to be a regular attack that comes out, and if it is, it's going to be a slow one. So you can just let yourself continue falling here and flame cancel right in his face when he comes up here, because there's like no question that's what's on his mind. It's even better in this situation because he's only at 14% and you don't have a lot of other safety or something anyway. And that puts him in like the 25% kind of sweet spot where suddenly all your stuff now works and all your follow-ups become 10 times better. It looks like he can just went full retard there. Down air to dash grab, man, it works on everyone. It's so fun. And as soon as it stops working, like they start spot dodging, then you just start running up and down smashing instead. That's when the salt comes on. Good down throw. Good tech chase. Oh no! Why didn't you just grab him? Robert. You better than that. He rolls back, that's such a free grab. Although I guess this down tilt does cover the tech influence option as well, so I won't say too much about that. Roy's tech roll is pretty bad though, so you should be able to match.
Yeah, I should be like eating him. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. Shit.
That short hop, what were you trying to accomplish?
Nothing important, just being retarded and jumping.
Yeah, his ledge dash was really on point, and
Yeah.
you get.
I even knew too. I was like, I know he's gonna wave dash up here, using invincibility, and just hit me.
And the footstool again.
And then
Oh
the
my
footstool
god.
off.
Oh, Jesus, that one is so good. I really like that. That's definitely just a mind game there. He could have hit you easy, but it worked out. Against Roy at this percent though, just up throw him, and I think you get a guaranteed forward. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's guaranteed no matter what percent, actually.
Yeah, exactly. But at this percent, it'll kill him, or at least send him far enough off stage that you get an edge guard. There's pretty much no reason to down throw at that percent. Down throw is basically because you get the guaranteed up throw to forward air on semi fastballers at like every percent. When you down throw, you're basically saying, okay, I'm gonna tech chase you, and I'm confident that I can actually pull it off, like I have a read on the tech chase. You're basically gambling guaranteed percent for more possible percent, but obviously it's not guaranteed on the tech chase. You could mess up or something. One thing I don't think I've really seen you do is get a lot of pivot grabs. I pivot grab so much when I'm tech chasing. It's completely insane because it lets you cover pretty much every tech chase option. For example, if you're standing here and he's teching from here, you can dash across him, and if he's teching away, then you get the guaranteed grab. If he's teching into you, then you can just dash backwards and get the grab anyway. And if he's teching in place, then you can typically pivot grab before, like, yeah, you can typically pivot grab like while you're standing here, and it'll get him before any attack comes up that'll be able to hit you. It's really, really good. Just be aware of that. And I don't really care whether you use the brawl pivot grab or the one frame window melee pivot grab. They both work, and they both cover pretty much the same stuff. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, worth noting. That this situation, I'm actually going to slow this down. Okay, now you're both in your shields, but you're like right inside each other. This is a completely different situation from the last one, where like he's at the range where he can grab you, but you can't really do anything to him with shield. In this situation, usually it's better to wait for at least a little bit and then upbeat and go for the ledge. Reason being, you want to bait out the grab and then upbeat that. And because the first few frames of your upbeat are invincible, your upbeat is functionally a spot dodge.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've been starting to do lately. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know whether that was what you're going for there and you just mistimed it. That'll happen. But I think it's your best choice in that scenario. Whereas before, if he's at a raid where you can't really upbeat him and hit, then obviously you just upbeat shield and get out of there. You don't need to even think about it. Here, we observe Flame Cancel beating the shit out of shield. Yeah. Doesn't really get you a ton of that. Okay, no, that gets you an edge guard. Solid. Good stuff. Oh, was that guaranteed?
Yeah, I should have went for another one. You can chain grab him if he's not DIing correctly.
Oh,
So
well, I know you can get you can
to
chain
80.
grab with the Koopa Ball.
Yeah, you can chain grab Roy into like 80.
Yeah, but only if he's dealing badly.
Yeah.
So actually, you can really encourage the bad DI by, like, for example, going past him and Koopa flying backwards. I do that a lot to confuse opponents. That makes it tougher. It's almost a 50-50 mix-up
Mm.
if they're not super familiar with Bowser's animations. Okay, yeah, you're kind of just stuck. Uh, you know about the Bowser's safer ledge dash, right? Where you don't ledge hop, like you don't drop from the ledge before doing this. You just ledge jump and then wave dash down.
I didn't notice my percent actually. Yeah, but I know about it.
Okay, yeah, it obviously only works below 100, but it's pretty much better across the board with what you're doing. I'm bad for that too, though. And what you like, this ledge hop to perfect waveland is really good for a couple of things. One of which is um, I'm actually gonna. Um, Someone asked about this on a forum post recently, and I realized this. Um, I think it was at 35 seconds. Ish. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually look up the forum post here. Bowser. Bowser Mysteries. Okay, at 130. Nope, nope. 244. Okay, so I land on the edge, and then I start doing what you're doing. But the reason for this is it goes farther than the, like not only am I at 140%, but it goes way farther than the let's jump into waveland. So it effectively extends the range of the kind of degenerate fortress hog stuff I'm doing. Because I'm obviously trying to hit him with an up B and get him to DI badly. If he DIs this way, when I hit him with an up B, he's dead because I can get a solid edge guard from that. Like I can ledge hop up air and then down B cancel and whatever. So it does have its uses, but most of the time I think this is suboptimal. Oof. Yeah, that was just sloppy by Cephalon. This, I mean, you know that you're not going to beat Roy's up B. It won't work. The down air only works if you're coming from above and you do it after Roy's up B is already finished. So basically, you need to like full hop and double jump if you have to up here. Wait for him to do this, and then fall down with the down air and take him out. Okay, let's game. Whoa. Excellent grab on that.
Tried to dash away, but
Yeah. Oh, you just like accidentally turn around.
mhm.
Uh, this is another one of those situations. right here, you might have been able to flame cancel, like out of like getting hit in the air there. I'm not totally sure, but it's a possibility.
Well, I'll try to remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Just
about that.
remember that it does come out instantly, so you can do it in a lot of situations where other stuff might not work. Other possibilities are if you're right about to land, you know what claw canceling is?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're right about to land, you can do that too, and possibly armor through an attack and get an amazing super claw at low percent. Uh, CCing. I actually really don't like ledge attack in most situations. Like it seems really good, but it's so easy to just CC or shield grab or any number of other things.
Yeah.
Um, Almost worst case is someone clanks with it, and then that puts you in a really awkward position like down here, and you will often get edge guarded as a result. So I try not to do that except in response to the opponent like throwing out a neutral air or something that I can punish with ledge attack. Otherwise, your best options are to either ledge stall a little bit more, come up with a flame cancel, try and ledge jump over him, or like just ledge dash and run past him or something. Situations like this, no, not bad. Right here, it's obvious Cephalon knows he's in a shitty position right now because he could just short hop bear him, right? Especially because you're at 0%, you know he's got to be super scared of your armored options like dash attack, like short hop neutral air. He really doesn't want to fall on top of you and try and challenge you with a forward air or something. Because even if he hits you, he's going to get punished on hit. Because you're grounded, you're at 0%. And his stuff doesn't have a lot of base knockback. So, here, you can say almost beyond a shadow of doubt that he's going to double jump because he doesn't want to deal with your shit right now, right? You really want to recognize stuff like this where your options are so good in one particular area that a smart opponent simply won't deal with them. He has the double jump here. Doing anything else is a really hard read. So, in fact, the safest thing for you to do is actually to full hop neutral air, like at this platform. And because it's higher up, um, you won't actually land on here, which makes it even safer. You can full hop neutral air and like land over here and wave land backwards um, to take up a whole lot of stage space, cover an amazing amount of options, just good in general. Um, so these kinds of situations happen a lot of the time in front of Bowser. Another big part of the reason for this is your dash attack. Like this is the major danger zone for opponents, being like right here. Intelligent opponents are really, really scared of the dash attack, so they will double jump against Bowser much more often than they will against most other characters when there's a platform here. So yeah, be aware of that. You got to go for decent areas and stuff sometimes. So while it does seem obvious in retrospect, like okay, he did it, therefore it's obvious that he must have done it. You can see the reasoning why he did and why he almost had to there. Okay. Amazing bait. That was top notch. Okay. So he just had a read with that down tilt. Most of the time, I mean, it's lame, but I think most of the time it's better to just up throw, take the guaranteed percent. Yeah. Were you going for a shield drop there?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Shame you couldn't get it. This is a Jigglypuff main thing. Like, from playing many hours of Puff and Melee. When someone is standing on a platform shielding like this, he's waiting for you to come up through the platform with this neutral air. He 100% expects this, and even though he can't do anything about it, it doesn't really benefit you to actually do that more than like occasionally. You have to do it sometimes to force him to respect that you're capable of doing the obvious thing. But this is the kind of situation where the tomahawk becomes really strong. You'll see, especially Marth players in Melee, do this a lot against Spaceys.
They'll jump up to the
They'll jump
stage and
up, waveland,
waveland up
grab.
and grab. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's really good. It also works if you're confident with your let me back this up more. Okay, yeah, you get down. Goes up. Okay. So it looks obvious that you're comfortable with your double jump timing to get up here. If you know when to double jump so that you land barely above the platform, then it's really easy for you to just jump up there and flame cancel, which is way faster than tomahawk tomahawk grab. Obviously, jumping up side B is also an option, but a lot of people will spot dodge that on reaction, which is why I recommend the flame cancel specifically. Anyway, that up smash was actually okay. I don't mind that. Okay. Did you have killed him here? Okay. I would have drop zone paired here. I think I would have. Either drop zone or just like short hop for you. I'm pretty sure you get a follow up here. You don't need to back off like you did. And it's almost a complicated situation, but I'm pretty sure you had the follow up. You could kill him. As for going for the ledge like you did, I'm not sure I like that. Yeah, easy short hop there. But even though you missed the opportunity in this situation here, it's better to wait. Because he's obviously going to sweet spot the ledge. You can just wait here, and when he goes down to up B, you can just do the jump, like ball hop or double jump, whatever, and wait for him to up B. Then you either down air or back air the ledge. And you would have got him. This get up attack thing is great for people that like to go right above the ledge, but Cephalon seems to much prefer just landing on it. He doesn't really try and trick you and go on stage right away. He always goes for the ledge, so you probably want to be aware of that. I think you could have flame cancelled here. I'm actually quite sure. I'm not sure if there's an actual animation change, but I think when you're actively flying away from someone, you You're in that animation where Bowser is kind of stationary in the air. I'm going to slow this down even more so you can see easier. Okay, so you see how Bowser, it's like he's being pushed away, like from this plane here, like a hand. And then he falls on his back, he's still in hit stun. But then, as soon as he starts like spinning backwards, it means you're out of hit stun, right? I think. That means you can flame cancel. So it's really good punish on sloppy combos, and pretty much nobody has a good like polished punish game against Bowser at this point because just meta's undeveloped. So the onus is on you to punish sloppy combos. Okay, he's going low. Oh, okay. That works too. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, I mean, you don't need me to tell you what happened there.
Yeah.
It really sucks when someone grab armors through your upbeat. That's only on when the grab hits at the exact same frame the upbeat does. If they try and grab any sooner than the upbeat would have invincibility through it. Okay, good shield. I think that was a shield drop.
Shield drop back air, yep.
Yeah. Good stuff. I think the outside hit of the Koopa Claw actually counts as forward air. Like, I believe that's guaranteed. Or possibly dash attack.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a forward air. I know it was.
Okay. That could have been a flame cancel. Obviously, you just weren't looking at your percent there. Either way, in this situation, it's kind of awkward because he's right on the edge.
Should have tried to up B and pushed him off, right?
No. You have two. You have right here. You have two possible optimal punishes. They're both Koopa Claws, but the inputs are way different. You can jump backwards, B reverse Koopa Claw, like just jump, like double jump, immediately, like flip backwards and Koopa Claw him at the same time and throw him backwards. And try and like up B, jank your way back to the stage before he does and edgeguard him. Or my actual preference would be to ledge hop, go on stage, wait a tiny little bit, and then Koopa Claw backwards so that you're facing to the left and you're standing on stage, but you have them in your arms. This is possible. I promise. And the reason this is optimal in this situation is it's really hard for most opponents to actually DI the Koopa Claw off stage. Like there's a mental block against it. Because nobody wants to be off stage against Bowser, right? It's the same reason a lot of Marth players get really easy forward throw tippers on when opponents are off stage like this.
Yeah, because they want to DI away, but they don't.
Yeah,
they don't want to DI the correct way against the character because they're off stage, and the fact that the character's off stage with them.
Yeah, it's just really hard to do that. So in all likelihood, you'll get the Koopa Claw and possibly even like another Koopa Claw facing the same direction, and then a follow-up, just because of this mental block that most players have. I imagine even top players like Zephon will probably struggle with this against Bowser.
Yeah.
I don't think Zephon has a ton of matchup experience right now. I know he's played you a couple times in tournament, but that's not the same thing as having played a ton of friendlies and really thought about the matchup. Okay. Nothing you could have done there, I don't think. You're just good. Wow. That seems like a good option for Roy. I'm surprised he hasn't done that more often. Yeah.
That forward tilt is farther than it seems.
It's vicious, yeah. Was that intentional?
Yeah, I kind of thought he was gonna just come back and retaliate like he usually does. So I was hoping he
Okay.
would run into the fire.
In that case, it would still be safer for you. Like if you think he's just gonna like fall down this way and try to attack, you probably just want to run off the edge and neutral air right here
Mm-hmm.
or forward air. Either would have much better follow-ups than the neutral B, and they're both way less laggy, and they both change your position, so it's harder to punish you for it. Quick note, everyone expects you, like when people are standing on the ground, like this, everyone will shield when you come down from the platform. That's their instant reflex, always. Like 98% of the time. It's almost always better to come down from the platform with a Koopa Claw or usually a Flame Cancel. Because this border is so obvious. And yeah, it'll get you grab. Theoretically, it's your best option, but because it's so obvious, it becomes 100 times worse. Good punish. Excellent. I stand by my assertion that Koopa Claw, if you can land it for sure, then it's going to be your best punish almost every time. Against a semi-fast faller like this anyway. It's a different story against like floaty characters, but against Roy for sure. Good up B stuff. Shame you missed the ledge, but it happens.
Sad life.
Yeah, fucking ledge attack, that's why it's bad. Right there. You already knew. You didn't need me to tell you that. Okay. Well, that sucks. Maybe you'll get it next time. I actually need to write some wedding vows, so I will let you go for now.
Alright, man.
I hope that helped.
Yeah, thanks for a lot.
Yep, no problem, dude. Peace.
Oh my god.
And if anyone's listening to the stream, goodbye.